Welcome everyone. Today we will continue exercise 1.4. Before starting the exercise, let's discuss the next topic, that is disjoint sets. Disjoint set. In my last video, I had discussed regarding the union of two sets and the intersection of two sets. In this session, we will learn how we can find the disjoint sets and differences of two sets. Disjoint sets. Which sets are called disjoint sets? In the definition of sets, we have already done two sets which is having no common element. Two sets in which we can't find any common element, or in other words, we can say that A intersection B is equal to phi. These two sets are called the disjoint sets. Let's write the definition. If A and B are two sets, if A and B are two sets such that A intersection B equal to phi, that is there is no common element. There is no common element between in set A and B. These type of sets, these sets are called disjoint set. Disjoint sets. Let's take one example. Suppose we are having a set A in which element are 1, 2, 3 and set B in which the elements are 5, 6. Now between A and B there is no common element. There is no element which is common to both set A as well as in set B. So this is the example for the disjoint set. When we will draw these sets in the Venn diagram, let's see which is the situation we will get. Now suppose A and B are two sets. Let A and B are two sets which are contained in universal set. Let A and B are two sets which are contained in universal set U. Then the Venn diagram for these two sets is A and B. This is set A and this is set B. Elements in A are 1, 2, 3 and B is 5 and 6. You can see here there is no shaded area because no element is common here. So this is the way how we can draw the Venn diagram for the disjoint sets. Now this was the definition. Again I am repeating, two sets which is having no element, or in other word we can say A intersection B is phi. Phi means there is no element which is common to set A or set B. This was the definition. Now let's start the question. That is question number 8 of exercise 1.4. Yes, question 8 of exercise 1.4. Which of the following pair of sets are disjoint? We have to check which of the following pair are. Verifying the property of disjoint set. Let's check it. First one is, first set. Suppose this is the set A which is having the element 1, 2, 3, 4 and set B. Condition for set B is x, where x is the natural number and x greater than equal to 4, less than equal to 6. So elements for these sets are 4, 5, 6. Now check it if there is any common element between them. Yes, 4 is common to both. So this is not a disjoint set. Let's check the second. In second, set A, E, I, O, U and second one is C, D, E, F. Yes, there is one common element. If A is A, E, I, O, U and set B is having the element C, D, E, F, then A intersection B is E. So this is also not disjoint. And third one is, third part is x is an even integer. It means suppose this is set A and In this set there are all even integers that are 2, 4, 6 up to so on. And set B, odd number, we have to write all odd number up to infinity. You can see here there is no number which one is even as well as odd. So this set is disjoint. So third one is the right. This is the, yes, it is disjoint set. This is the disjoint set. Question 12 is same as the question 8, in which we have discussed which are the disjoint sets. So let's do it first. After that we will do the differences of the sets. First, question 12. State whether each of the following statements is true or false. Justify your answer. We have to check whether these statements are true or false. So let's discuss the first. In first question you can check. First set is having the element 2, 3, 4, 5 and second set is having the element 3 and 6. Are they disjoint set? Is it true or false? This is absolutely false, because there is one common element between these two sets, that is 3. 3 is common to both, so this is not a disjoint set. Second one is A, E, I or U. In second set you can see A is repeating here, that is A is common to both sets, so this is also false statement. This is not a disjoint set. This is also a false statement. In third question, third part, let's see the element 2, 6, 10 and 14. In second set 3, 7, 11, 15, you can see there is no common element between first and second set. So this is verifying the property of the disjoint set. Yes, it is true, because in this condition A intersection is 5 if this one is the set A and this is the set B. Now in fourth part elements are 2, 6 and 10, and in second 3, 7 and 11 again there is no common element. So this is also a true statement, because there is no common element between these two sets. Now this was the question 12. After that I am going to explain the differences of two sets. How we can find the difference of two sets. Let A and B be two given sets. Difference of sets. Difference of sets. If A and B are two sets, if A and B are two given sets, if A and B are two given sets, the difference of A and B is the difference of A and B is the difference of A and B is the set of the elements are in set A but not in set B. The elements are in set A but not in B. It is written as A minus B. It is written as A minus B and read as A difference B. A difference B. Symbolically we can write A minus B x, where x belongs to A minus B. It means in this set all the elements of A are present in set A but not in B. So how we can write it? X, where x belongs to A but not belongs to B. Similarly, B minus A, x, where x belongs to B but x not belongs to A. Now this is the definition of differences of set. Again I am repeating, let A and B be two given set. The difference of A and B is the set of the elements. The difference of A and B is the set of the elements which are in set A elements which are in set A but not in set B. It is written as A minus B and read as A difference B, and symbolically how we can write that? A minus B, X, where X belongs to A but not belongs to B. Similarly, B minus A is where X belongs to B but not belongs to A. Let's clear it by taking one example. Let's take one example. Suppose I am having a set A in which the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and set B elements are 2, 4, 6, and we have to find the A minus B. It means I have to write the elements of set A which doesn't belongs to set B. A minus B, we have to write the elements of set A but not that element which belongs to B. So these are, you can write it like this in the beginning of the question. Otherwise, after doing the practice, you can directly write it. You can see here 2, 4, 6. So we not have to write 2, 4 and 6. So which elements are left? 1, 3 and 5. So this is the A minus B, in which you can see that these elements are belongs to set A but not belongs to set B. Let's take one more example. Suppose A is A, E, I, O, U and B is I, O, U. Then what is B minus A? What is A minus B? Let's take it. Now A minus B, we don't have to write the common elements. So these are A and E. So directly you can write the difference of two elements. Now after the example, let's see how in the Venn diagram we can locate the differences of two sets. Now suppose A and B are two sets. Let A and B are two sets contained in universal set. Then how we can write A minus B. Suppose this is set A and this is the set B. So A minus B, it means we have to shade that section which containing all the elements of set A, but we have to leave that element which are common for the B. It means shaded section for A minus B, this one. We will not count that part of A which is sharing with the set B. You can see here we have to leave that part. Now for the B minus A, suppose this is the set A and set B, A and B minus A. It means we have to write all the element of B which doesn't belongs to set A. So this was the condition for B minus A. We have to take that element which are present in set B but they doesn't belong to set A. So this is this shaded section. We will left that portion which is common with the set A, common elements. We don't have to take the common element. So this is this shaded section represent the B minus A, and here this shaded section represent A minus B and there B minus A. This was the differences of two sets. Hope so it's clear to you. Now let's start the questions. Let's solve the question how we can find the differences of sets. Question number 9 for NCERT. Question 9. Set A is 3, 6. Set A is having the element 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and B is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. C is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. D is 5, 10, 15, 20. Now let's solve some part. First A minus B, C minus A, C minus B. Now A minus B, we have to find the A minus B. So check the sets A and B. Check if there is in set A, leave that elements which are in set B. 3 is there? No. 6? No. 9, 12 is there, so we don't have to write the 12. 15, 18, 21. 15, 18, 21. Here you can check that this A minus B in this set elements are belongs to set A but doesn't belongs to set B. For C minus A, now check the elements of set C and we have to leave that elements which belongs to set A. In set C we have to leave that elements which belongs to set A because we have to find. For C minus A, check the elements in set C and we have to leave that element which are in set A. So 2, 4, 6 is here, so we will not take it. 8, 10, not take the 12, 14, 16. Now this is the set C minus A. You can check here all the elements belongs to set C but no element is here that belongs to set A. Similarly for the ninth part C minus B, same. Check that in set C which elements are belongs to which elements are common with the set B. We have to leave that element. These are 2, 4, 4 we don't have to take it. 6, 8 is common, so leave it. After 8, 10 is here. 12 is common, so don't take it. Next is 14, 16 is common. Now this is the answer for part 9. Let's do some more question. A minus D. A minus D. In set A we have to leave that element which are in set D. So this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Complete. This is complete set A because there is no element in set D that belongs to, that is common with the set A. So complete, we will write the complete set. So element for these are 3, 6, 9, 12, 8, 15 is common. So we can't write it. 15 is common here. So these are 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 21. Now next is B minus C. B minus C. Now in B minus C, check it. B in set B, we have to leave that element which also belongs to set C. So 4 is common, so we will leave it. Next is 8. 8 is also 12. 12 is also common. 16 is also 20. So there is only one element in set B that doesn't belongs to the element with the set C. So answer for B minus C is only 20. There is only one element. Now this was the question 9. Rest of the parts are same as this. Hope so you can easily do it. Question 10. If set x is having the element a, b, c, d and set y is having the element f, b, d, g, we have to find the difference of x and y. It means we have to write all that elements of x which doesn't belongs to, which are not belonging to set b, set y. So these are a. Here you can see that b and d are common to both. So we will leave these two elements. Now a and c, this is the answer for the x minus y. Second is y minus x. So in set y we will write that element which doesn't belong to set x. So these are f and g. So this is the result for the part second. Third is x intersection y. We have to write that elements which is common to both sets, set x and y. These are common elements are b and d. This was the solution of question 10. Now question number 11 is, if r is the set of real number and q is the set of the rational number, what is r minus q? Yes, set is the real number. What are the real numbers? Real numbers are the collection of all rational plus irrational number. In class 9 you have already studied regarding the real numbers, rational number and irrational number. So real numbers, definition for real is rational collection of rational numbers plus irrational numbers. So r minus q, q is the collection of rational number. When we will subtract rationals, so what the result? R minus q, that is irrational number. So difference of real number and rational number is irrational number. This was the exercise 1.4. Thanks for watching.